Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars. Khalil Gibran. On May 9th, 2002, I was brought into this world. My childhood was filled with love and joy. Elementary school was my peak. I never had any homework and all my friends were the absolute best. Sometime around that age, I got badly bitten by a dog and have the scars to prove it. At the time, I thought the doctors didn't know what they were doing because they made it feel worse by disinfecting the wound and putting thick stitches in it. In reality, the pain they caused was the only reason it completely healed. Being bit was the worst pain I had felt thus far. Every year after that, life just got harder and harder. I've been disappointed and lied to and had to discover that not everyone will be in my life forever, and heartbreak is inevitable. Every year I grow, and every year I look back at who I used to be and cringe at my ignorance. We say that we don't like change, but we are completely different people than we were in elementary school, middle school, or even the beginning of high school. Although my height and shoe size stopped growing, my mind refused to. From the moment I started talking, I asked questions and never really stopped. My curious mind wanders into places that I sometimes don't want to explore. At one point in my life, my mindset was the only reason I was in so much pain. But without the deep reflection I had to do within myself as a result of this mindset, I would be a bitter and deeply sad person for the entirety of my life. There were times where I felt like I was completely alone, and when I wasn't, I was being betrayed by the people I loved most. Little did I know that with every hurt came a lesson in disguise. I've brought pain onto myself and others that I am not proud of, but don't regret. A flower cannot bloom unless it is planted in deep dirt. If I had not been heartbroken, backstabbed, and completely beat up, I would not have been able to blossom. We all have scars hidden beneath the surface of our skin. We have all made mistakes that we're ashamed to admit. Honestly, we all suck sometimes. But if we didn't bruise our hearts once in a while and have error in our ways, we wouldn't be able to learn life's most valuable lessons. If you never allow yourself to suffer from your heartbreak, you'll never experience love again. If you've never sat through the rain, you've never seen the rainbow. If I had never lied still through the painful stitches, the dog's bite could have stayed open and gotten infected. If I had never forced myself to do my impossible rehabilitation stretches, my ankle would never fully heal from the sprain. If I had never closed my eyes tight and clenched my fists anxiously, I wouldn't have made it through all my dentist appointments and would probably have no teeth by now. Sometimes my little sisters complain about aches in their bodies. My mom calls them growing pains. Everyone experiences aches and pains, whether it be physically or mentally and emotionally. Suffering through it is just our way of growing. It's a hard lesson to learn, and it's taken me 17 years to do so. This I believe.